Hey, what up, guys? So I just want to do this video to really just warn everyone and just to be very, very safe and be aware of your surroundings at all times, but especially during the holidays where a lot of crooks are and criminals are trying to take advantage of people. Case in point, last weekend, I get a call from my brother-in-law. He's saying like, it's an emergency, call me back. I call back and I didn't know what it was. I'm just like, yeah, what's going on? And he said that his wife, which is my sister, her purse got snatched at a store outside in the parking lot. And I'm just like, oh my God, the person took her purse, took the keys, and they only had one car. She was stranded. And it's just a crazy situation. She had her purse with her on her shoulder, and they pulled some type of scheme where you get distracted, you turn, the other person comes, snatches it really fast. It happens in a blink of an eye. You always hear about the stories, but until it happens to you, it's just like, oh my God. And by that time, the guy just jetted off in the car. They zoomed off. She has to call my brother-in-law, and she doesn't have a phone. They only have one phone at this point, just his. So they end up calling me because they need another phone because she needs the phone to cancel all the credit cards immediately. And they need another phone because they're going to try to track the phone. Now my brother-in-law is really good with computers. He's a tech guy. And if you guys have an iPhone, they have a application that says find your phone. And if you set it up, it'll start making a distinct, like a bell noise, kind of like a ding, 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 kind of like really, really loud. So it was actually sitting in one spot, probably about a couple of miles away from the store. So obviously the criminals took the purse. They know that they don't want to get tracked with the phone and tossed it out the window. So to make a long story short, while she was canceling all the credit card stuff, me and my brother-in-law went to try to at least find the phone, try to salvage the situation. Maybe they'll leave the keys or some other belongings. And we're playing a little bit detective, and we were actually in the bushes, and it actually rang, and we found it. That's the good news. The bad news is that the casing was all, the front of it was shattered, so she's probably have to get a new phone. It's just a real pain in the ass. But most importantly, my sister didn't get physically harmed. Thank goodness. That's like the number one thing. And it's kind of crazy because it gets dark obviously later now that it's winter, but it wasn't like it was 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. It was, I think, like 7 o'clock. So it was still dark, but it wasn't, you know, during extended hours at 11:50. So if you're going to be shopping, not to get people extra paranoid, and it's really unfortunate, but you just have to be really safe and aware of your surroundings. It's not my sister's fault at all. It could happen to anyone. And she was trying to be a nice person by giving the parking spot to someone else, and by the time you turn, they freaking take it. So after that, these freaking criminals, these ass wipes, went to Target, and they just got a bunch of gift cards. They rang it up, but they're on camera, and to be determined. Hopefully, they will get caught. I think um, the more you commit a crime, obviously it increases your chance of getting caught. And I think speaking to the security person at Target, they said if they ring up a good amount of these what do you call it, these crimes, and it exceeds $10,000, it's considered a felony at that point. So the cops are getting involved, but they'll be on high alert if these asswipes keep doing it. So anyway, not to be too negative about the situation with the holidays coming up, but it's just a real, just unfortunate situation. Just not only your belongings and stuff, but you just feel invaded. I don't know. It's never happened to me. Uh, yeah, it's never happened to me. My oldest sister, her house got robbed when they weren't home, and I was with them actually. I think we were getting dinner or something, and when we came inside the house, there was a leather jacket on the floor. Went to the kitchen, all the drawers were all open. At that point, it's like someone broke in, but we weren't there, thank goodness. They could have had guns. It's a crazy world out there. I really hope they catch these dingbats and pay the price. So be safe, guys. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, even during the day. I mean, that's when it could be least expected. And anytime someone even like gets close to you, I'm not saying, go be a bulldog and start growling, but if they're getting into your space, like my wife, she's very, very paranoid. I don't know if it's still a fault, but it's better to be paranoid and safe than to, not pay attention. If someone's getting kind of closer to you, even if they're trying to sell you something or anything, they're just getting closer, just tell them to back off. If they're innocent, but they think you're rude, so be it. You're not going to see this person ever again, right? They think you're rude, think you're paranoid, think you're on freaking drugs or whatever, that you're just like all, all wigged out, all paranoid. So what? It's better than becoming a victim. So keep your doors locked. Really, really sucks, but justice will be served. These assholes will eventually get caught. It's just a matter of time. Take care, guys. Bye.